Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, doing live free picks for today's action. So make sure you like and subscribe and set notifications because we like you guys to be live with us. So we'll give you a pick so you can get the best numbers. And sometimes these games start really quickly. Like in these midweek games, we got games starting at 45 minutes, another one starting in an hour. So we want you guys live with us, especially with these day baseball games, to get the games and to get the best numbers. Before we get underway, we might do a few things. Our promo code, you can save 20% off our all pre and pick packages. When you use that promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access our page by clicking the link in the description. Then click the All Cappers tab to get signed up. Also, we would love to hear from you guys. So post your picks in the comments below. And we also like you to visit Tony'sPicks.com. That's our handicapper page, multi-capper. Please be sure to click the link to the Hot Cappers and get signed up to one of their long-term passes. You'll find the premium picks here at the center here, and you'll find. All right, in fact, look at some of the hot cappers. Ben has been hot. Mindy's coming in red hot. Ramon's been hot. NFL this season. You'll find the premium picks here listed in the center here. The featured plays for my cappers. Our best bets are here in the best bet tab, and the cappers can release one best bet per spurt per day. You see Ramon with one up there. I have one up there. Also, the cappers can designate one of their premium picks as a $15 premium pick. And of course, you can see Ramon up there with one. He has his MLB guaranteed discount best bet. He's also designated as the best bet on that $15 premium. So it's still time to get in on that one. It starts in about 40 minutes. As you can see, the start time right below in orange there. And Tiffany with one. I'm with one up there right now. So go ahead and get signed up. And of course, there with our best bet premium there over at Tony'sPicks.com. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get underway with this. The show with us today, we got Ramon Scott and Mindy Hahn. So let's get this show underway. Let's go ahead and welcome in Mindy Hahn. You'll find her over at Tony'sPicks.com. We're coming off a really strong day yesterday in baseball. So let's get Mindy in right now. She's doing great work. Also, check out the Morning Steam Show, 9 a.m. Eastern Time here on Tony'sPicks.com YouTube channel. Mindy, what's happening?
I'm doing well. Just enjoying that.
We got that mic issue we should have tested earlier that we had earlier on. So we're going to go to Ramon and we'll get that corrected, okay?
Okay.
All right.
And see what happens. Just, I think a lot of times it's when I adjust the volume.
Okay. All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll reset here and bring in Ramon here, and you'll find Ramon over at Tony'sPicks.com. Also part of that morning show every day at 9 a.m. Eastern Time. So let's go ahead and get in Ramon right now. I think we're ready to go. Ramon, what's happening?
Hey, Tony, watching some baseball. I love baseball, love day games, and, we complain about the season dragging on and the dog days of summer coming to an end, but we'll miss it. We'll miss it when it's gone, believe me.
Yeah, we certainly will miss it. We'll miss those day games. Of course, we'll get into some NHL, NBA, and of course, a lot of those are at night, but we'll get through it. But anyway, tonight we're going into the MLS at 10 Eastern Time as we're getting near the end of its. We're looking here at this season here between Galaxy here and Whitecaps at 10 Eastern Time. In this one, we're looking at the three-way line here. Galaxy favored here plus 145. The return of the Whitecaps plus 176. The draw here plus 279 in this one.
Yeah, Tony, I just want to set the record straight on this one. That's my Twitter play today, so I'm going to just clean it up a little bit. I don't know if you want to come in with another graphic, but I've sent to you San Jose at Colorado, which I know kind of sounds like a scary game, but this will be San Jose at Colorado. That's my Twitter play that you're given there tonight. Head on over to Twitter for the Galaxy and Vancouver for that play. That's my free play tonight. Maybe you can get the graphic together, maybe not, but I'm going to give you the game right now between the San Jose Earthquakes taking on the Colorado Rapids in Colorado. The handicap is kind of simple here, that San Jose is coming off one of the most embarrassing losses in the league this season. They lost 6-0 at Cincinnati, one of the biggest blowouts of the season. They're in last place in the Western Conference, but I'll just have them on total alert tonight against Colorado off of a 6-0 loss, and the fact that Colorado, who is in 10th place in the West and a mediocre club at best, not winning very frequently right now, was listed as a minus $2 favorite, which I thought was pretty outrageous. I thought maybe at best they should be $1.50 or lower in this spot. So for Colorado, they've won just one out of their last 7 games. That was last game when they were off of a 3-0 win versus Vancouver at home. Like I said, meanwhile, San Jose, a 6-0 loss. But San Jose has won 2 of their last 4 games. So for them, that's pretty good considering they're sitting at bottom of the table right now in the West with no future, no doubt about it. I just have them on total alert following, the most embarrassing loss in the league this season. And I'm going to take San Jose here plus 1 goal against Colorado, and that's going to be probably can get that at even money, if not plus $1.05. San Jose beat Colorado at home back on May 7th, 1-0. So I think it shows that they can stay in the game here. Their 2 of their last 4 games have been wins, as I mentioned. They beat first place LAFC. Now that was at home, but they are coming off a win recently. That was 2 games back where they beat LAFC. They also beat Vancouver. So really, if you look at them winning 2 of their last 4 matches, probably playing some of their best this season, that last game notwithstanding. When I see a team that's coming off such a sizable loss, and maybe they might even not be very popular with the public here in this one because of the fact that they are coming off one of the most extreme losses in the league so far this season. They're probably not going to garner very much attention. But as I said, Colorado, I think Colorado is probably better sitting in 10th place in the table. That's pretty high for them. They have desires to get into the playoffs, but I don't see that as the case. I don't think they're good enough to make up the difference right now. Certainly sitting 7 points out of the playoff picture right now, I don't think they're good enough to make up that margin. So their motivation might be there, but I think they'll see a team coming in here really at that might look like their lowest point of the season. But again, San Jose has defeated them already this season, and they do have that win just 2 games back over first place LAFC. Now, LAFC might be on one of their worst spots of the season so far as well, but that's okay. I want to take San Jose at a total buy low spot here. Last place in the league, coming off a 6-0 loss, and I'm taking a goal. But again, Colorado, just no way, in my opinion, on the 3-way, should they be a $2 favorite here over San Jose. I mean, I kind of said 150 just to be generous, but really, to me, Colorado no better than on the 3-way line anyway, at minus $1.10. But I'm on the Asian handicap here, or on the handicap here at plus 1 goal. If you want to sneak it over to 1.25 goals, I think the line there is probably maybe $1.25 or so, and you can get a quarter goal, so you can at least win half your bet should they lose by just 1 goal. So sorry about that, Tony. I think you could see though, right?
Oh there. Yeah. You had it. For some reason I had that game in my hand because that's the one Paul had. So it was still in my head. So, but I had everything. I had everything right except the graphic. The recap, everything's fine except the graphic. I just had that game in my mind when I looked at it. But anyway, this one, a 9 to 15 start time. Actually, no, 10 p.m. Eastern time start time here for the 3-way here. Yeah, the Rapids minus 202, Earthquakes plus 475. The draw coming in here at pretty hefty price here, pretty good, plus 420. I know you're at the plus 1 in this one. We got plus 420 here on the draw.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I even, I could also look at some San Jose spots to win. I think all the prices, whatever derivative you want to look at, is for me San Jose in this one because. Again, 6-0, Tony. It's unheard of, quite frankly. And we have professional athletes. You're going to get maximum effort here in this one. They are, it's a dreadful loss, and you certainly could look at it as a team that might be on their lowest point of the season. But I don't think they've thrown in the towel. The indicator to me is the win over LAFC just 2 games ago. The game before the embarrassing 6-0 loss last game at Cincinnati. So that's what the handicap is based on. Quite frankly, is that 6-0 is an embarrassing 6-0 loss. Maybe some people would come in and say this team is on an absolute low point, and they are terrible on the road. Only in 16 games this year, I think they're one win, 10 losses, and 5 draws. Still, that gives me about 6 of the 16 games where they, have been able to at least achieve a draw on the road, and all that we're asking them to do here is get a draw, and also you could get your money back, on a 1 goal loss. But like I said, you probably could even find value taking a goal and a quarter.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, because we're documented it. Matter of fact, looking at our line in our back end here, we're documented this at 1 1/4. So the 1 1/4 returns minus 115.
Yeah, no, that was definitely a consideration here as far as the free pick is concerned. And like I said, I don't mind any of the derivatives in this one for San Jose. Again, the whole handicap is based on the buy low point here. There's no, necessarily technical reason that San Jose is expected to compete here. But yeah, plus. Let's see. What did you say on a plus a quarter? About $1.25 or so.
Minus 125 on a plus 1 1/4 is minus 115.
Yeah, so that's a little bit of a favorite there to get that extra quarter of a goal, but at least you can win half your bet should they land on one here. I also could take a look if you want to go. 1.5 is minus $1.50. So a 1 goal game at laying $1.50. That's not too bad as well. So again, I look for spots like this, in mostly in MLS, not so much throughout other leagues. But again, anytime a team's coming off probably the most embarrassing loss by any team this season. There have been a couple other big blankings similar to this, but nothing quite, I think, up to that 6-0 game. And for me, when I measure the ability of any soccer team, whether in no matter what league it is, I always start with the road record. Yes, San Jose probably they're next to last in road record on in the Western Conference. Now we know Colorado is at home. They are also the worst team on the road. Not that that's a factor here, but when I measure the strengths of teams, I always look at the road record first, even for the teams at home, because that's where you prove your might, really. And Colorado's last. They're even behind San Jose when going on the road. They are at home here. That's why they're probably the favorite and all that. But I think the Rapids are not all cracked what they're cracked up to be either. And like I said, they were mired in a bit of a non-winless streak of 6 games when they finally won at home against Vancouver in their last game over the weekend.
All right, we got Ramon here on record here. Earthquakes +1 here against the Rapids. This one to start here at 10 p.m. Eastern time. All right, Ramon, let's take a look over at Tony'sPicks.com for tonight's action. Baseball here on the board as well. We got a few games in action. Still look about to be about an 12-game card remaining here from Major League Baseball. We got some games beginning here bottom of the hour as well. Doing really good work this season in the NFL, also MLB. What do you have going over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, Tony, I have that guaranteed best bet coming up right now in Major League Baseball. It's going to be in the Atlanta-San Francisco game. So you want to grab that $15 play, try us out, and even get the guaranteed package, which would be $25. But if I do not cash, you'd get your credits back there. So you can try it as a discount, or you can try it as a guarantee. I'm throwing it all on there. Throw the whole kitchen sink here at Tony's Picks. All we can do, show off our promotion skills as well, Tony. So I've thrown on the best bet, the $15 best bet, but also the guarantee. So it's your choice there. You just take the best bet, we'll cash, or you can take the guarantee. In case I don't cash, you get those 25 units credits back to your Tony's account to use on another handicapper or another premium pick package. Also have another game lined up in the afternoon, and then I'll be coming at you with an evening pack. Went 2-1 on my evening baseball package yesterday, so that was satisfactory. But just a 2-2 day yesterday. I like the fact that some of these, we're in the heat of the pennant of the playoff chase right now. We definitely have some pennants up for grabs as well. The races are heating up, we know, especially in the National League. So right now I think there are some critical games that we can focus in on and find value in Major League Baseball. I'm not writing off the season at all right now, no doubt about it. And also, we'll get into Thursday. We're just a day away from resuming play with my San Diego Chargers. I don't care what anybody says, you know that. And I will take the heat from all my friends and family out here when I say that, and they always think I've slipped, but I don't. I say that on purpose because I didn't break up with the team; they broke up with me. Anyway, also Tony, big weekend of college football as well. We're going to keep it rolling. Like I said, when it comes to the major sports, I'm on your leaderboard in all the major sports, in the profit, in the green, within the top cappers on all those sports. So we'll be firing away this weekend. It's a great college card. NFL was great over the weekend as well. 7-3, my last 10 picks in the National Football League. So we'll be definitely firing this weekend on the NFL card.
That's right, guys. Get on board here. Ramon Scott over at Tony'sPicks.com, showing great results here in the NFL for 2022. So go ahead and get signed up here with Ramon. Action right now on the board with Ramon. You can get on board with the best bet right now. MLB best bet up there right now from Ramon. It's also at a $15 premium. He's made it there. So get on board there with Ramon Scott with that best bet guaranteed right now available at Tony'sPicks.com. If you prefer, you can go longer term here with Ramon. He has a 3, a 7, or a 30-day all sports pass. You get all of his premium plays for that time period you select when you go over to his handicapper page and make that purchase. Of course, he'll be in action. You'll get that 1 month pass. You'll get action from Ramon here from Major League Baseball through the stretch run into the first round of the playoffs, as well as NFL for the next 4 weeks, college football, lots of action as well there. And of course, the start of the NHL, which begins on October 7th or 8th there. So we'll have at least about a week of NHL action there. And of course, our cappers at Tony Speak did a great job in NHL. Look at the NHL leaderboard last year. Man, they were on an absolute fire in that sport. So you want to get on board with Ramon here with that 1 month all sports pass. Of course, use the promo code TonyT at checkout. We'll save $66 on that 1 month pass. When you use the promo code TonyT at checkout, you can access Ramon's page by clicking the link in the description, then the All Cappers tab, get signed up. Of course, you can use that promo code on any of the packages up there you'd like, but we just did the math there in the 1 month pass. And of course, Ramon in action with a lot of the major sports right now. Great time to get the all sports passes with all these sports starting to overlap. All right, Ramon, we put together as well a Twitter account. We mentioned there was a play up there from Twitter tonight.
Yeah, and it's in Major League Soccer. And also, I mentioned, Tony, you mentioned our handicapper leaderboards. Ask anyone right now looking into tonight's card, want to look at the hot handicappers. Look, we have a dozen handicappers here right now at Tony'sPicks.com. And if you look at the current leaderboard, over the last 24 hours, 10 of those 12 handicappers have shown profit in the last 24 hours. And I think that's pretty good. That says a lot about the work we're doing right here in the middle of baseball season. It's Wednesday, so most of those plays are going to be baseball. And I encourage everyone to take a look at the handicapper leaderboard right now, where 10 of our 12 cappers all are in the green over the last 24 hours. Most of it in baseball, a little bit of soccer mixed in there as well. But my play tonight, as mentioned, will be in Major League Soccer. It's on one of the late games as well on the 4-game card. So gave you one play here, gave you another play there in Major League Soccer, just mixing it up a little bit with you, Tony. And we gave out great plays yesterday. Mindy and I, we nailed that WNBA finals game with both the side and the total between the morning show and your show. So all we could do is bring you winners and try to encourage you to get our premium plays and show you our skills in handicapping. And my play tonight, like I said, Major League Soccer is in the game between the Galaxy and Vancouver Whitecaps. A little bit of throwback there. So head on over to Tony's Picks, Ramon, get my free picks and all the free picks from the cappers. Follow them all on Twitter. Get free picks every day. I know up there today there's probably about 7 or 8 free picks on the Twitter feeds of our cappers.
That's right, guys. Tony's Pick Ramon, of course, check out Morning the Steam. We've got the Morning Steam here Saturday through Thursday with Ramon and Mindy, so make sure you tune into that show. Of course, a lot of action up there. Check the replay up on the site as well. A lot of action still there from baseball that was covered, and of course, college. You got into some college football as well, deep into the Saturday card.
Yeah, I mean, if you go between your videos, Tony, and our shows, I mean, you're going to get right now multiple plays on at least half the card already. It's Wednesday. You should be doing your research and looking at plays every day. Please, folks, look, don't always wait until the last day to get down on the games that you like, right? I mean, we have to be keenly aware of the line and the line movement and don't have it move against us. But we've already broke down about a third of the card, mostly the early action on Saturday. We're going to get into more of it tomorrow. We just kind of go in rotation order, and then leave the later games for our Saturday coverage so that we can bring those to you there. So, yeah, Mindy and I every day right now, Saturday through Thursday, on the morning steam. Went through the entire baseball card today as well. So with lots of day games, we want to get to you early, and we're there at 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific, Saturday through Thursday with the morning steam.
All right, morning stream guys, make sure you like and subscribe, set notifications so when Ramon and Mindy are up and on live with the show, you're live with them to get the best numbers. All right, Ramon, as always, great having you on the show. Keep up that great work. We'll talk with you again tomorrow.
Thank you. See you then.
You got it. Ramon Scott here on Game Day Picks. Hey guys, we're with you here at Game Day Picks on Monday through Friday here at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Make sure you like and subscribe, set those notifications, be live with us so you get those best numbers with our picks. Let's continue on here on Game Day Picks. We got a game starting here within minutes, so let's bring in Mindy Hahn right now. We got her all set, ready to roll here. Mindy, what's happening?
Is it better?
It's better now. Yes, it is. I hope. Yes, it is. It is better. It sounds better. All
Okay,
right,
good.
Here we go, 3:45 Eastern time here. We've got the Giants and Braves, and of course, in a battle here. Really big game for the Atlanta. Atlanta here favored -130, total 7.5.
Yeah, I got to go quick. I only got like 20 minutes before game time. So you got to get on your phones, get on your computer, get ready for this one. So we have the Braves today with Charlie Morton on the mound. He's 8-5 on the season, 4.08 ERA, 180 Ks versus Rodon for the Giants. He's 2.93 ERA, 212 strikeouts, 12 on the season. Kind of look at this one to be like a great starting pitching matchup. Should be probably maybe a low-scoring game here in this one too. Giants are looking here to win back-to-back series, the first time since July. Giants pitchers also lead the NL right now, in September anyway, with a 2.47 ERA. I think I need Rodon here to go ahead and keep this one close. He needs to pitch really well. I need him to go long into the innings, which he can do. He does usually go 6-7 innings, in his ball play. And so I think we got to keep the bullpen maybe a little bit out of this game in order to pull off an upset victory here with the Giants. Last time out, Morton, he had 2 runs, 11 Ks in 7 innings, but got a no decision. And last time Rodon pitched, he had 10 Ks, 1 run on 3 hits versus the Braves. So again, I think this is going to be a good one, but I kind of feel like the Giants here are going to squeak one out, even though, they only average about 4 runs per game. So again, I think it's going to be a low scorer with eke out by the Giants. I like the value here at the +110.
+110 here from Mindy here on the Giants. Yeah, Morton has been one of those pitchers that's been up and down. When you see that ERA over 4, that's not the standard for Atlanta. I mean, they don't mess around over there. They move pitchers out. We saw Ian Anderson get demoted to the minor leagues, so they don't mess around there at all in Atlanta. But again, the stakes are high here for the Braves, right? They're battling the Mets here. And the Giants, well, we saw a little skirmish with the manager and the bullpen, but you know what? The manager should be upset at the bullpen. That's really what's hurt this team this season.
Oh, yeah, and the lack of hitting with runners in scoring position, and maybe you could say a little slugging percentage in there too. I'm trying to promote the Giants instead of tell you not to go for the Giants in this one. But when Charlie Morton has gotten roughed up, it has been on the road. So that's another thing here with the Giants. Also, if I take a look at that pitching, they've only given up 2 earned runs, twice in the last 11 games, the Giants. So that's another thing. It's got to be, though, that, I'm counting on Rodon here to go late innings and to squeak this one out. And so, again, That's why this is a free pick, not one of my premiums. But I do like where they're headed. I think they're going in the right direction. Whenever you can lead the NL and ERA, you're doing something right there as well.
All right, we got Mindy here on the Giants plus 110 here against the Braves. This one starts here in about 15 minutes here on MLB Extra Innings. So get on board there with that. That's why you want to set those notifications. So you want to be live with us. So when we give out games that start in 15 minutes, you're there with us, and you can get those games in. So make sure, and we're okay with those games. I do shows all the time when games start within 15 to 30 minutes, so that's fine. But that's why we tell you guys to set those notifications to be live with us. All right, Mindy, let's take a look over at Tony'sPicks.com for today's action. As we got we had a full board from Major League Baseball. Whittled down was 3 games are in action. Boy, look at these Pirates going for that 4-game sweep. But anyway,
right.
That's what I like them all series. Anyway, what do you have going over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, so been pretty hot here the last couple plays. 14-5 over my last 19. So still looking to stay hot here again. I had a good streak going too with my best bet. Just missed that yesterday. It was my only loss. It's like, that's just how it happens sometimes. But yeah, so looking forward to getting my best bet out there again today, getting a winner. So you can catch that for only $15. And then you can take a look too. I put out a 5-pack on Major League Baseball, so you can go ahead and get some more evening games here. It's a good day to get that bankroll rolling for this weekend. We got the good Thursday night's games, a couple of college games on Friday, and then the big slate of football here over the weekend. So yeah, it's a good day to get some picks and get some wins, and so we can break Vegas here over the weekend. So yeah, I mean, you can catch some of these, shorter term, but you can also get something longer term, get the bigger bang for your buck. You can look for, a 3-day pass, 7-day pass, a 30-day, or if you're interested in getting those all sports pass, the rest of Major League Baseball. I mean, those, bigger packages, it leads you to less amount that you pay per play. And that's what you're getting down to because, we want to make money doing this, but you want to make money on your side too. So the less for this information, the better. So get some of those long-term packages out there today.
That's right. So let me adjust the numbers here because Mindy has been on fire here. 641 over the last 7 days in Major League Baseball off that monster day she came in yesterday was. So get on board with Mindy over at Tony'sPicks.com. Numbers have been outstanding here of late because even when we had that number yesterday, you had been on a strong roll, with the past few days.
Well, right, yeah, and that's what we talk about too. Like you found, last week. Ramon and we kind of struggled a little bit on some of the leaderboard, or some of it for Ramon's looked a little bit, down, I guess, only because he plays so many sports. So if you looked at just NFL, you could see that he was just killing it there, or through college football, he was killing it there. So you kind of have to look at some of the fine details out there on the website too, to see which cappers are hot at which sport. And Tony's website does a really nice job of pointing that out for you. It's really
we can do better. We can do better. I'm on the GM to get some static pages with these because it's drop down menu stuff. Gotcha. Not everyone looks at it. That's what my beef right now with that. But anyway, all right, go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm doing pretty well right now. It's always a good time to catch a handicapper when they're hot. Where it's going to be up and down throughout the year. So that's why we're saying it's a good time. Also been talking about, I've been accumulating stats here, over the last couple weeks. So planning on really having a nice college football week here also. So it's a great time to get on board, get one of my packages, and make some big bank here over the weekend.
That's right, guys. Get on board with Mindy over at Tony's Picks. You see the numbers have been outstanding here in baseball. Get on board with Mindy with the stretch run here in Major League Baseball coming up. And of course, a great time to do is get on board with Mindy's passes. The long-term passes will do you well here. That 1-month all-sports pass. Get all of Mindy's plays here from Major League Baseball as we get right into the pennant run here with these last 2.5 weeks of the season. Of course, that will lead you all into playoff action, right? So we got the wild card round. Then we got the first round of the playoffs. So a good time to get that 1-month all-sports pass. And, of course, all her football, NFL, and college football for the next 30 days. So that's all included. I'm not going to say NHL because we know NHL starts in October, but she needs numbers. You saw the performance.
I do.
She needs numbers, and you guys saw what happened the back end of the season. She, Mindy, Ramon, Tiffany, Nick, a lot of these guys were just pounding the ice last season.
Right. So we had some good winners there towards the end of the season. Really hitting the over-unders, just really hitting our stride there at the end. So looking forward to another good year.
That's right. So you guys just be patient for these numbers, folks, because they got to gather the numbers, and you just got to be patient because when they got the data ready, fire in. Fire in. You saw what happened the back half of these seasons. They've been on absolute fire. Mindy's on fire here back in the season on Major League Baseball. So get on board with Mindy's 1 month all sports pass. Get all of her premium plays for 30 days. Of course, you could use the promo code TonyT at checkout. It'll save you 20% off. We'll do the math on this one. $66 when you use that promo code. You can access Mindy's page by clicking the link in the description, then clicking the All Cappers tab. Getting signed up. Of course, you could use that pro on any of the plays. The individual plays, the plays on the pick ticker, her one-day passes, the guaranteed plays. Use it as much as you like. So get on board with Mindy over at Tony'sPicks.com. All right, Mindy, I know we have a Twitter account for you over at Tony's Picks Mindy.
Yeah, Tony's Picks Mindy. Go to Twitter right now. Right now, do it. And then go ahead and click on the follow button. And then click on the notifications. And you can set that to where you get all notifications. And please set it to all notifications because we don't put out anything but picks on that Twitter account. So just go ahead and make sure you get those. Like Ramon said, we put out another extra 7 or 8 picks if you want to go ahead and back all of the handicappers. So it's a nice way, again, to get a feel for how each handicapper works, what they feel like is the good plays of the day, and make sure that you don't miss out on anything. Because, again, Ramon might put something out there with, maybe those, not major sports, but maybe like a tennis or a soccer, or I guess I should say they're major to some, but maybe not to all of us in the handicapping world. But yeah, go ahead and do that. Get those pages on Twitter. We would love to have you be our followers. And then also make sure you catch us on the Morning Steam show as well. We're having a lot of fun there, getting quite a few followers, a lot of good feedback. Having a lot of fun. Plus, we're getting out, the card pretty early here for college football. We made it through almost the first half of the slate. Tomorrow we'll be doing more. It's from about the 1 o'clock games to say 5 o'clock games, my time, Central Time. So yeah, we're putting out about another, I think, 13 or so tomorrow. So catch us, and that way you can get us again on Saturday morning for the rest of that slate, starting at 5 p.m. and beyond. So it'll be a good weekend. So catch us live in the morning at 8 a.m. Central.
That's right, a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern Time of Mindy and Ramon with the Morning Steam, Saturdays through Saturday through Thursday. That's the way to say it, right? Saturday through Thursday is when you can check them out there. It's, again, a lot of fresh content. Watch the replay today. They've got the full baseball card cover, a lot of prime time tonight. And of course, got into that first half of the college football card, so a good time to check it out, guys, over at Tony'sPicks.com and follow her at Tony'sPicks at Mindy. Mindy, as always, great having you on the show. Keep up the great work, and we'll talk with you again tomorrow.
Yeah, thank you. And again, you can go back, a couple days earlier, and you can catch everything that we put out for Friday and the rest of Saturday. So check out those replays.
That's right. The Friday college football was up a couple days ago, so that's up there on as well on the Morning Steam replay. All right, Mindy. Talk to you guys. Talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Take care.
You got Mindy Hahn here on Game Day Picks. Guys, we're with you here Game Day Picks Monday through Friday. 3 Eastern Time. Make sure you like, subscribe, set notifications, be live with us so you can get these picks. Today's the day where we got picks, within 15 minutes, within top of the hour. So make sure you subscribe to our show. Let's continue on here with Game Day Picks. Now it's time for my picks. So let me get my game card for you right now here. We'll go ahead and put it up for you. Let's see. We've got the night this afternoon here. We got the Padres and Mariners going at it. The Padres are dogs here. Mariners minus 155. The total 7.5 top of the hour. We're going to go under again in this one. Yeah, it was one of my premiums yesterday. We're going under 7.5 here with the Mariners. And let me think. I did not make this a premium today, right? No, I didn't. That's right. That was yesterday's premium. I'm trying to remember if I had this one too. It was one of the games that I consider. Only reason I didn't consider was Clevenger. But anyway, Clevenger is on the mound here. 19 appearances, ERA over 4, does get the 20% strikeouts, 35% on the ground balls. But man, Luis Castillo, man, he's been solid. Remember his first outing there with the Mariners? He was in Yankee Stadium, pitched a gem there, and he's been doing well this season. 21 starts. He's got his ERA under 3 now, whip of just over 1. 27% strikeouts, limits his walks, gets the ground balls at 47%, limits the homers, and we saw a low-scoring game yesterday. Of course, Mariners are 34-22 to the under against teams with good bullpens. Whips is 1.35 or better. They're also 17-8 to the under in home day games. Of course, these are some of these teams near the ocean, so you do get that thicker air up there. We don't see the ball carries. These, again, this is a pitcher's ballpark. We will go Padres and Mariners under a total of 7.5 runs. Hey, guys, check out Tony'sPicks.com. I have a 3-pack up there right now from, actually 4 premium picks. I have a 3-pack right now from Major League Baseball. one set to start here at the top of the hour. Also, my best bet premium as well. Standalone is up there. Hit that yesterday. So get on board with that right now. So four premiums up there right now. You can check the pick ticker for those individual plays as well once that goes off. So I'll have those for sale individually. But again, my best bet is not part of the 3-pack. So I'll have a lot of plays out there on their own islands tonight. Check it out with my best bet $15 premium right now over at Tony's Picks. Or get the long-term pass and never miss a play, right? Never have to fish the pick ticker for the individual picks. That when my 3 packs go, first one goes off, you can still get access to what's on the remainder of my card. So you do that by becoming a long-term subscriber. 3, 7, or 30-day all sports pass. Get all my premium plays for that time period. Select when you go to my handicapper page and make that purchase. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout. You can save 20% off right now when you use that promo code. And you can access my page by clicking the link in the description, then the All Cappers tab to get signed up. All right, let's continue on here with the game day picks. It is now time to recap the plays from today. So let's go ahead and hit the recap button. We had Mindy here. She was on the Giants. We had the Giants here plus 110 here against the Braves. This one here to start momentarily. Let's take a look at the market report right now on this one. Right now we can find, let's see if we can find any, we can do some shopping here, right? We want to see if we can get a better number here than that minus 110. So let me go ahead and put up here totals in both money lines. Okay, so the Giants here at plus 110. And let's see what we got here. I'm already seeing plus 116. Offshore, I'm seeing plus 116 in Vegas. You've got one of those local guys that gives you one of those skin sites. You can get 117 there. Let's see here. The name brand legal U.S. books, I see a plus 112. On the offshore land, I see a plus 116. So you do your shopping and get the best numbers. All right, I was on the Padres Mariners under 7.5, and I think that's the best you're going to get. I think that is the best you're going to get. Let me double check here to make sure. That looks to be the best you can get here. 7.5. I'm seeing 7.5 in Vegas. All the Vegas shops are at 7.5 right now. There are not going to be any 8s in the market, especially in the U.S. sports books. The 2 name brands, one 7.5, the other 7. So make sure you get the best number at 7.5. Offshores, all 7.5. So it looks like 7.5 here. A few 7s out there if you want to. What we're going to say, you wanted to go against me. You can find some 7s, but the 7.5 looks to be the prevailing number at most of the U.S. offshore and Vegas sports books right now. And we got to Ramon here with his play plus 1 even money against the Rapids. We did do a little bit of a line report on that one. There were so many different derivatives there. You could take actually plus 1.25 at minus 115. So there was different ways to play that one, but that was Ramon's play here, plus 1 even against the Rapids, plus 100. I'm on the Padres Mariners under a total of 7.5. All right, that'll do it here for this edition of Game Day Picks, guys. Be sure to tune in tomorrow live at 3 Eastern Time. We'll do it all over again. We'll bring in our cappers from Tony's Picks. They'll give it the live free picks for you guys. The game's coming up. Of course, like, subscribe, set notifications, be live with us. We appreciate that. Of course, visit Tony'sPicks.com. You can check the leaderboards for our hot cappers right now. Yesterday, as I said, Ramon, Tiffany, and Mindy have been on fire here the last 7 days. Don't forget to check out this little button here where you can scroll down and check the records here. You can see NFL leaders. Ben has been on fire. Ramon has been on fire in the NFL. We've got, of course, the last 7 days. It's going to pretty much come over here. Ramon, look at Ramon here, 1,094 in NFL this year. That's been impressive work there. Let's go ahead and hit the tab here for MLB. MLB, we will show the hot cappers. Look at Mindy, top of the leaderboard the last 7 days, 641 units of profit in MLB. So she's been on fire. I'm the top unit producer this year in baseball. The VIP, the GM, look at this. The GM is up there. So we got the management on top of the leaderboard in MLB this year. Ramon doing good work, showing profit. So let's see who's doing what in college football this year. So college football, I think it's we know who that is. Collins, the SEC guy, right? SEC guy, Collins, 604 units of profit this year in college football. Dylan has been doing well. We should have Dylan on the show back again soon, as well as Collins. The VIP has been doing well. Ramon again, as she said, he's top of leaderboards in some of these major sports. He's been doing great here. You can see that as well. And let's see, do we have? I'm going to put in NHL. I want to show you some of these numbers from last year. Look at these numbers from last year in NHL. Look at this. Tiffany was on fire. Nick was on fire. Ramon was on fire. I actually won in the NHL last year. Can you believe that? Yes. So we had some cappers that have been really hot the last part of the season. So that's how you can check it out there, guys. As Mindy was talking about, just click the numbers and you can see it for yourself here. Of course, the NBA is a little bit more than a month away. And look at Ramon. Ramon was a monster in the NBA last year, guys. So be sure to check him out over at Tony'sPicks.com. Of course, we got the hottest cappers, and we are all documented, so you can see this here when you drop down the menu and check out the records, and you can see the guys that have been on fire here on the show. So good time to get on board here with one of them on long-term passes, as we talked about that before, and use that promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20% off. All right, that'll do it for the show today. Let's go ahead and bring in our crew from today. I'm going to wave goodbye, guys. You guys have a great night and evening. Make it a winning one. We'll talk with you guys again tomorrow, live at 3 Eastern time here on Game.